What's up, everybody? I'm back. I'm hosting the most KII podcast. We're on the channel KII Podcast Plays. It's been a while. You know, I left you without a dope beat to step to. All right, we are going to do better. I'm going to sit up there, like I said before, try to get out at least one a week, trying to balance it out. Now, on this channel, on KII Podcast Plays, I used to only stream on this channel, drop short clips from the other channel. But I'm not going to do that anymore. What I'm currently going to do is to sit up there and come out with random things I want to talk about that is going on in tech, gaming, and more. Which means whatever comes to the mind, we're going to start having a conversation on. On KII Podcast, main channel, where you talking about well, I'll leave that alone when we're talking about that. You go and check that channel out, and I'll tell you what we got going on over there. Don't forget, we got a new channel, BNN Photography. That's going to be in the link in the description below. Go ahead and check out. We dropped a video on that channel where we talk about camera stuff only, specifically on that channel. What's going on with the market. All right, KII Podcast Plays. No more strains, but what I want to talk about today is, and I keep getting this on my social media, why didn't I get the Switch 2? Let me be honest with you. I really haven't had time to play the Switch 1. Getting the Switch 2 for me would just be absolutely kind of silly and a waste of money. As you know, I got the Steam Deck. I pretty much got almost every handheld known to man. I got all the playing systems. And of course, I got PC. If you used to watch me on Twitch, you would know that I got pretty much everything. But now, with the new job, it's been a little bit harder trying to keep that stuff up. That's why I cut back from streaming. But what I would like to say is, my issues with Switch 2, don't like the price. Not spending $500. I know they got the bundle with Mario Kart, and it's costing you $4.99. Some people feel like that's the deal. For me, no, I don't. Because for me, for Nintendo Switch 2, where are the games? I'll wait. Nobody can tell me where the games are. You know, we got Metroid coming out. That's cool. But again, what other games do you have coming out? I still ain't seen Splatoon yet, and I play that a lot. Haven't seen it. Switch 2 is bigger, like a Steam Deck. I think it's cool. Different fundamental style with putting the Joy-Cons on. That's cool. But without games, what are we doing? And then I'm paying money to upscale my version 1 game to a version 2 game. Nah, you can miss me with that, bro. Give me something new. Don't just give me a remake of the old one. Just make it look upscale on new. I feel like that's a sucker move. Then you blocking certain games with the music. If you don't have the Nebo, you can't hear the music. Man, I ain't feeling that, man. I feel like that's a money grab, man. You know, and I know some of y'all die-hard Switch fans, y'all gonna hate on me hard, but the reality situation is, your boy down with the Switch, but I'm not down with getting conned out my money. In my opinion, we are in a recession right now, right? You can agree to disagree, whatever. But money ain't flowing like it used to no more. So you gotta be more careful with your, cluck for your buck. And giving them $500 with taxes, about $550, wherever you at. And you basically want to tell me that this is the product that you put out, and you're gonna take whatever I throw at you, and I'm gonna nickel and dime you with amiibos and music and all that stuff, and you're gonna be happy with it. Man, mother, forget you, man. No, man. Y'all gotta call Nintendo bluff on some of this stuff. It's trash. Now, I'm intentionally leaving out Steam, all right? Because on the other channel, I got a video talking about that, the Steam machine. So, if you want me to touch on that, not gonna touch it out. I'm leaving that out intentionally. Check out the other channel. I'll tell you my thoughts on that. I just feel like Nintendo's being greedy. I feel like nobody's actually calling them out on their greed. I feel like people are just so, it's Nintendo and it's okay to do it. It's not okay to do it. I feel like they're ripping you off. And you shouldn't be ripped off. They need to do better. Where the games at? I stand behind that. Now, somebody in the comment section below can let me know where all the good games at for the Switch too. Holla at your boy. Some of the prices on these games, $80. Certain games maybe $90. Some games may be $100 for a Switch. No, champ. Never played with the Switch 2. Not impressed. That's why I said, nope, not gonna do it. And to me, some of y'all gonna go out and buy one for your kids. And my question gonna be is why? For what? They don't play the Switch 1. What make you think they're gonna play the Switch 2? Just asking for a friend, I'm just saying. You gonna go and buy a Switch 2? How often you play Switch 1? Just asking. If you ain't putting in time in the system, why are you buying it? Because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses? Because somebody else told you to buy it? Man, use common sense, champ. If you ain't playing it, you don't need it. I look at it like this. How many hours was I putting in the Switch 1, which I have, the OLED, and the regular Switch, and a couple other special editions? I wasn't even putting in 30 minutes a week. Just not worth it. Now, I know we got influencers and people on here to tell you stuff is good so you can go out and buy it. I get you. That's their job. But my thing is, use common sense. If you ain't playing the one you got now, why you gonna buy another one? And then my thing would be, if you are playing the Switch, or playing the Switch 2, how many games do you have? How often do you play it? And are you picking it up often? Are you using the handheld mode, or are you just playing it on TV, like a PlayStation? Because you're playing on TV like a PlayStation. I get the nostalgia, but let's be realistic. PlayStation is just better. There's no PlayStation, we can say what the game's out on that too, but I'm just being honest. Now, if you're playing it handheld a lot, I got nothing but love for you and I respect you. But if you're playing it on TV mostly, now some of y'all gonna say affordability, that's all I can afford. I'm gonna say cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But for those of you who can't afford something else, why? And all of it here is nostalgia, but them ripping people off for these extra different things for it, now all systems rip you off, I get you. But Nintendo don't jump to that greed mode and they're not producing the same amount of stuff everybody else producing. It's just not. Play Call of Duty on Switch 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I switched that. Play Apex Legends on Switch 1. All right, well, wait, for them to put stuff on Switch 2. It's not gonna run just like everybody else on PC. Not gonna run just like everybody on PlayStation. It just can't keep up. I'm not knocking it, but the only thing I'm saying is you want to be competitive when you play. When you play, I want to have a shot at winning, a minor shot at winning. I get the David and Goliath, but again, what we doing if we ain't trying to win? I don't know. I'm just asking. But either way, I just simply wanted to let you know that's me, and that's why I am not playing the Switch 2. Again, next week we'll come out and we'll talk about something else, but Switch 2, it ain't for me. PlayStation 5, they already going to PlayStation 6, but realistically, he's still almost playing everything on PlayStation 5 on PlayStation 4. So when did PlayStation 5 even kick off? Just ask. Xbox, mother effer, please. I mean, come on, man. Raising your price. What y'all doing, Xbox? That's a whole nother video rant for another day. I'm just saying, these gaming systems coming out with stuff, but if all the games can be on any system, that means you just need to pick your platform, just play on it. But for me, if you're playing it on TV a lot, why not get a PC? Prices are getting very comparable. Now with PC, RAM has went up, so I would say pause, pump the brakes on that too. Console might be the way. But I question some of that. But that Steam machine does put some real interesting remarks on some of this. But check out the other channel where we'll discuss that. Either way, you could have been anywhere you decided to kick it with your boy. Like I said, every week we're going to come out with something on this channel. And I'm going to put it out. I'm going to do better. A little bit of a balance act, but we got it. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to keep jamming. Remember, help somebody out besides yourself. Be easy. Peace.